Yeah, let's do it. So let's go 5-1. Start with yours.
Okay, in the 5 spot for next year, ladies and gentlemen, give me Aston Martin. You know what? They're not going to make too much improvement because Adrian Newey just got there, but he'll be there in 2026 when they actually start making the jump. So give me about the same that they did this year for next year. Number 4, and this is where it gets a little controversial, give me Red Bull. That's right. They may finish third this year. They're whooping Mercedes this year, but next year, not so much. As in the third spot, I've got Mercedes making the jump past Red Bull. I don't think Red Bull is going to have the same car. I think Mercedes is going to have some things figured out. And I think George is going to have a year. Why not? Number 2, give me McLaren. I think that these guys are so close to being there, but they're not there yet. And the one thing that they're missing out on is the one thing that the number 1 and the constructors winner for 2025 brings to the table: experience. And that is Ferrari with Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc.
You are a crazy man. All right, I'll give you mine. Then let's dissect them after I give mine. Okay, in the 5 spot, give me Aston Martin as well. I think a very similar season next year to this year, with Alonso getting the bulk of the points and Lance Stroll just tagging along for the ride, crashing here and there, and doing whatever he can. Number 4, give me Ferrari. I do not have them doing nearly as well as you do. I do not think the Hamilton and Leclerc pairing is going to work. We can talk about that more throughout this video when we get to our drivers especially. Number 3, I've got a little bit more faith in them, but that number 2 driver spot being a question mark has me worried. Number 3, give me Red Bull. A
Jeez.
little bit of a fall off from this year because I don't think they have the car. Like you said, they're losing Adrian Newey to Aston. What is that going to be? The impact on Red Bull is going to be a lot greater next year than the impact positively on Aston Martin is next year, by far. Number 2, Mercedes. I think George Russell is improving. I think Mercedes has shown a glimpse of improvement this year, and I think that they're going to be more consistent next year, and they're trying to build up Kimi Antonelli. I think Toto Wolff is going to go all out to put Kimi in a good spot to be their next prominent Mercedes driver. Number 1, by a mile, this will be a blowout of a season. Give me McLaren running away with the Constructors' Championship,
No.
almost similar to how Red Bull did it in 2023.
Jeez. All right, let me tell you why you're wrong.